welcome back. I hope you've been having some great time, guys. Wonderful week. I just want to get y'all set up. So what we're about to go over. I've been waiting for this part, guys. This may be a part 2 because of the information that we will go over. Alright, so let's get into it. Well, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Ramira, aka Mara the Goddess. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. I always do this trading review, of course, to follow my trades and other things that I post. You can find me about on every social media platform except Instagram. I only have my real page as Instagram, but on Instagram it's Ramira_B. If you are new here, I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys, and I just want to show you guys on how you can be able to rob the banks legally. And you could be, if I'm not for sure if you want to be able to make money while you're on the go, but this is a way that you can be able to make money staying home, taking care of your kids, or traveling the world, or whatever that your life allows you to. Alright, so for those of you who are joining for the first time, we are doing Candlestick Bible review because we are going over the Candlestick Bible. You can be able to easily find this by Google searching and getting it download, the free download, or also you can go to like Amazon or other things to be able to purchase the Bible. Or if you want to print it out, hey, you can print it out as well. I did not write this book, as you can see who is invented by. He is the most successful trader in the history, and this has definitely helped me out with my trading to get my basic knowledge. Alright, so for those who have been following me, and it's okay if you haven't been following me, my videos are on Facebook, or you can find them on YouTube, Mara the Goddess 22. Alright, so we have been going last week, well, it was actually Sunday. Normally you guys can follow, I go live on Fridays at 9, but my life has been busy, so don't hold me to it, but it's okay. I'm not at my desk, so okay, this should be able to work. Alright, so we went over how to trade trend lines in the range of market, and I don't have my I need a mouse pad, guys. I don't like the way that this is gripping. Let's see, is this better? Yeah, this is better. Alright, so this week we're gonna go over, okay, so we went over how to draw trend lines in the range of markets, and they were found inside of the links that I posted. Alright, so let's just clear this out. They're all been published, so you can always refer back to them. Alright, so this week we're going to go over time frames and top-down analysis. This is a total of 8 pages because the next one will start at page 79. That's why I said this is a little lengthy. They're going to go over time frames, and depending on the time that we do have, then we'll go down to top-down analysis. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's get to the money. Alright, so time frames and top-down analysis. So as a price action trader, your primary time frame is the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily. Okay. One second. Alright, so price action works on a bigger time frame. If you try to trade pin bars or engulfing bars on a 5-minute time frame, you will lose your money because there's a lot of noise on smaller time frames, and the market will generate a lot of false signals because of the hard battle between the bears and the bulls. Okay, all this is just good. Let me just highlight this red or something because we don't want you guys to lose your money. Alright, says besides there is no successful price action trader who focus on one time frame to analyze his chart. Maybe you have heard of the term top-down analysis, which means to begin with the bigger time frames to get a big picture, then you switch to the smaller one to decide whether to buy or sell the market. Okay. Alright, let's say you want to trade the 4 hour. You have to look at the weekly chart first and then the daily chart. And if the weekly and the daily charts analysis align with the 4 hour chart, you can then take your trading decision. And if you want to trade the 1 hour chart, you have to look at the daily first. This is a critical step to do as a price action trader because this will help you avoid low probability trading setups, and it will allow you to stay focused on high probability price action signals. It says throughout our top-down analysis, we always start with the bigger time frame, and we look for to gather the following information. Okay. All right. So the most important is support and resistance. These areas represent turning points in the market. If you can identify them on a weekly chart, you will know what is going to happen when the price approaches these levels on the 4 hour chart. I'm just gonna highlight this area right here. Alright, so you would decide either to buy or sell or to ignore the signals you get from the market. Then next, you want to focus on market structure. The weekly analysis will help you identify if the market is trending up or down, or is it ranging or choppy. And in general, you will know what the big investors are doing, and you will try to find a way to follow them on the smaller time frames using my price action strategies. Next is the previous candle. Oof. The last candle of the weekly chart is important because it tells us what happens during the week, and it provides us with the valuable information about the future market move. When you identify these points using the weekly chart, you can now move to the daily chart or the 4 hour chart and then try to gather information such as the market condition, what is the market doing on the 4 hour time? Is it trending up or down? Is it ranging, or is it choppy market? What are the most important key levels on the 4 hour daily time frame or the daily time frame? Okay, this means that this could be support resistance, supply and demand areas, trend lines, and then price action signals. A candlestick patterns that allows you that a candlestick patterns that will provide you with a signal to buy or short the market. This could be a pin bar, an engulfing bar, or an inside bar. Let me give you an example to help you understand why is it important to adopt the top-down analysis concept in your trading method, and what is going to happen if you don't look at the bigger time frame before switching to the primary chart. Look at the illustration below. Alright, so it says this was on a weekly time frame. They identified where the turning point or where the market is. Alright, and then risky to buy through the level. Guess they're saying it's risky because every time it hits this line, right, it rejected, so that's risky. Alright, so let's see. It says, as you can see this weekly chart above, we have gathered 2 important points that will help us decide what to do on the daily time frame. The first is that the market approaches to an important weekly resistance level that will represent a high point in the market. So we know support was at the bottom here, and then the resistance now, because so once she broke through and came back up, she hit it. That's that resistance. Now this is the resistance. She found the support here. This is like a imaginary line. We don't see it. And she came back up, and she couldn't break through. So this was another resistance. So it's like similar to if you're hitting that ball on top of the ceiling. It keeps trying to break through that ceiling, but it can't. It keeps breaking. I mean, it keeps pushing price back down. So that's what they were saying. Then it says the second information is the rejection from the key resistance level. As you can see, the price was rejected immediately when it approaches to the level. This indicates that there are sellers there and they are willing to short the market. All right, as we see here. All right, what confirms our analysis is the formation of the inside bar false breakout patterns that indicates a reversal. Okay. Now let's switch to the daily time frame to see what's going on in the market. So from that weekly, right, we said that this, and once every time it hit, sellers wants to push the market down. So now we're at this move right here. So now we go down to the daily time frame, and this is still this little portion right here, right? On a daily, it's multiple days, it's 7 days in a week, so it's going to have a little bit more candles. All right, so we still have that measured weekly level that we've seen here. As I want to keep flipping back to it so you guys can see. All right, and it says on the daily chart we have a clear pin bar candlestick pattern that indicates bullish signal. If you focus on one time frame to make your trading decision, you will buy the market because there is a clear you will buy the market because there is a clear pin bar signal. But if you analyze the weekly chart, you will know that there is a very powerful key level that will stop the market from going up. So it's better to think of selling a market if there's a clear signal rather than to buy it. So look at what happened next. So we seen that that bullish candlestick and saying, hey, let's buy. But on the weekly here, because we have a proven turning point, we're at a risky area to buy. So let's see what happens. So still on that daily time frame, that was at bar signal here. And let's see. As you can see, the top-down analysis worked. The pin bar candlestick signal didn't work because the weekly resistance level was powerful. Turning point that that reversed the market direction. If you want to trade price action based on one time frame, I highly recommend you to stop trading because you would end up losing your entire trading account and you would never become a successful trader. I didn't say this. He did. Alright, trading counter trends is very profitable as well, but without the top-down analysis, you will put yourself in troubles. Let me give you another example to show how you can trade counter trends using the price action setups in combination with top-down analysis concept. All right, so before we go into that, it says the bullish candlestick reversal did not survive long after the market moved into the weekly turning point, which was that line right there. Elements from the higher time frame can be such powerful feature that they dominate over signal on your trading time frame. So it did say, hey, we're gonna buy, right? And then at that that weekly turn point, or that weekly line that was right here, that is still right here, right? That pushed that market back down. All right, so let's go into another one. It says, as you can see the chart above, price are at a weekly resistance level. All right, this is that resistance. It's resistance because it keeps just pushing down. And it indicates the market is at a high point. It's likely to hold on. Our weekly resistance levels, buyers were rejected twice from this level, which indicates that the market is at a high point and is likely to reverse. What you can do as a price action trader is switch to the daily time frame to look for a selling opportunity. Okay, if you can't find a price action setup near the weekly resistance level on a daily time frame, this is going to be a high probability setup to take into consideration. And then it says, see the example below. Before we go there, let's read this. It says the price is now at a level where it's highly anticipated a reversal will occur. How do we know? Because it has been a proven major reversal point in the market. If you look to the left, from here, we only have clear option. Look for sales signals at our trading time frame. So every time it came here, rejected, it sold. It came up here, rejected, it sold. It came up here. We're supposed to be looking for selling opportunities. Let's see if we find it. If we can't, then it may be a likely point of reversal. All right, so we drop down to the daily chart, and it says the daily chart above confirms our weekly analysis. As you can see, there is a clear bearish signal near the resistance level. All right, the pin bar was rejected from the level. There is also the formation of an inside false breakout. Okay. This is a clear indication of a trend change. See what happened next. Alright, so major reversal level derived from the weekly chart from our top-down analysis technique. And then we have the price actions saying that it's a bearish reversal candlestick pattern. Alright, so let's see what happens next. Major reversal level. These were that same candlesticks, the false breakout. Huge reversal. All right, so it says the example above shows the counter trend works if it is well mastered. It is a contrarian approach that requires experience. So if you are a beginner, I highly recommend you stick with the trend. Try to practice as much as you can and the top-down analysis concept with the trend. And when you master trading with the trend, you can then move to trade high probability. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. High probability counter trend setups. There are many approaches used to time the market turns. There are many approaches used to time the market turns and plan trades. But most of these approaches leads to greater confusion and lack of confidence in the results. Keep the analysis simple is most often the best way to go, and top-down analysis is one of the easiest approaches that I recommend to master if you want to trade the right way. What you have to do right now is open your charts and try to practice what you learned in this chapter. Oh, this wasn't hard. I mean, that much. It says try to identify the market trend using these techniques. It would be a little confusing at the beginning, but with some screen time and practice, you'll find it easy to identify the market direction. Alright, so let's go back to what we have. Alright, I just want to just replay an area. Okay, and let's go to, let's try the weekly first, see what happens. Alright, so we are right with prices as a, I actually kind of like this. I'm just going to put a horizontal line here. And the reason why I put this, I said that this was a still supporting, and she finally breaks through. She came up, made a support, still went up. So it looks like every time she came, she did bounce back up. Looks like here on the weekly time frame, she finally broke through. Alright. I see, are we going to continue to go down? Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. During top-down analysis, we want to start with the bigger time frame, and we look for the gap to gather the following information: the most important support and resistance. So let's see if we can find our support and resistance. This is our support here. Oh, this is support. And then she finally broke through. Thinking that's a resistance. See if we go back some, see what happens. Oh, price was. I like this one too. Support. These was all supported. And then she finally made her resistance here. Resistance here. All of this is resistance. Right? Okay, I kind of brought that down a little bit more. Support. She really been on the up here. She finally broke out resistance here. Well, she broke here. It's a little resistance because she tried to come back up. So I'm going to make that red. She became resistance here. If she couldn't break past, if when she tried to come back up, she slowed down. She did, however, break out, but that was that false breakout. Like they said, and she sold again. Resistance. All of this as resistance. So is this support? Well, we still on our weekly time frame. Right? This looks like a raging market too, guys. This may be just support. Here, I mean, we may be able to buy that back up. But do I have one for that? No. What else do we want to see? Market structure. Alright. What is market structure? Remember our higher highs and higher lows. And close moves. This is a higher. That's a higher high. And then we have our higher low. It retraced. Made a higher high. I mean lower high, sorry. Lower high. Lower low, lower high. That's the lower lows, a small retracement here. And made this a lower high. This is our lower low. Right here. Small retracement. Lower high. Lower low. See what happens if she's gonna break. That may be a the red is like the retracement areas, guys. So she may be going on her way to go back up. Alright, what else do we have? Our previous candle, the last count on the weekly chart is important because it tells us, oh, and also it's trending down. Oh, it's trending down. It's trending down. I say the actual move is down because that's what she has been doing. She may come back up, and this may be just a retracement on a weekly time frame. So she may retrace and then continue down. Well, right now she's going up. I want to see a sell signal and make this red. And then they said look at the previous candle too. Alright, this is kind of a bullish engulfing here and engulfed the previous candle. And then she went up. And I think overall she may continue to sell. Alright, so now we down at our 4-hour time frame. Oh, she broke that structure. She broke that structure. Alright, and this is market addition. What is the market doing on a 4-hour time frame? Is it trending up or down? Is it ranging or is it choppy? So currently we see it trending up. Didn't want to break, it's trending up. And then she went down and then she's coming up. That's a retracement going down. So it looks like she is going up. Alright, so we're looking for that sell because I think the overall move is sell. Alright, what is the most important key levels on the 4-hour or the daily time frame? So let's so it says this could be support and resistance, supply and demand, and trend lines. So let's go back to our daily. Let's see where are those key levels at. See one here. And I'm going to change this into another color, maybe green. I know it's a lot going on, guys, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get it together. So she may come up, hit this, and then resist down, like I said. All right, let's just see. All right, let's see on that 4-hour. What's happening? We looking for the major key levels. The major key levels. I like this. So on my daily time frame, this could be a resistance level. I'm gonna put some birds on it. Could be a daily resistance.
Come on, man.
How to spell it right? Suppose look where she finally broke down. She may come back up and then sell. Okay. Alright, overall move is sell. Alright, and then price action signal encounter. The candlestick pattern that will provide you with the signal to buy or short the market. This could be a pin bar and a golfing ball or inside. Let me give you an example. Okay. Alright, so what can you see?
Come on. Come on.
I see I need to wait. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, so let's play and let's see. Okay. She's still moving up. If you are able, because we said that this was a support, so, and we knew it was trending up, so you did probably have the option to buy the market, but we are kind of like in the middle of a move here. And let's see, is that like a 4-hour major turning point that has now been created? You always want to look left to go right. Baby boy wants to go to sleep. I kind of like this because every time she tried to come back up to this level, right? This is my daily, that was that daily resistance. She kept chopping. She came back up. This was that weekly support here. She brought it up, but she kept hitting. I'm not for sure what you're talking about. Drive what? Oh, drive, yes. Sorry. She finally broke out, but then she came down, rejected, and then she gapped up. And then now she finally made her support. Alright. Came down, made her support. That was 2 touches. She broke, but didn't. She failed. That was a false breakout. Support all these touches here. Support with support, support. One more support. Then she finally broke down. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be a resistance. I would like to sell, but before I'm waiting for a sale opportunity. Oh, we're ready to. That could have been a sale opportunity right there. Let's just see how it plays out. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Did she break it? She hasn't broke it. It's kind of a alright, let's just pause. I want to take a look at this. So we were waiting. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. We were waiting. And this is the first time I just did. This was just a this is my first time. I just picked a random area and I just did it, guys. I swear I didn't know this was actually going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. We just going by the book. What does the book tell us? This is the trend, the top time frames and the top down analysis. But what does the candlesticks tell us? This was it's kind of a bearish engulfing, but also this looks like a, what's that called, a pin bar or something like that. Okay, she failed to come back up. This was actually a failed morning star because if I zoom in a little bit, she actually didn't engulf the previous one, but she made a strong bearish. Also, we were at that daily resistance level. Also, what we were looking for were sales based off our top down analysis. We seen that the market was moving down. We seen we're seeing where it became support, and then now when it broke, this could be the possible resistance. But we want to wait till we get that confirmation. So we finally got that confirmation on the 4 hour. She told us some more when when or if it was actually selling. There was that bearish around me right there. She sold down. We have that bearish engulfing. Came back, made another bearish engulfing. She did sell, but I want to see like an actual clear break of market structure. So I would think that this is the clear break of market structure. And then we're gonna sell down to around this level here. So let's continue to play out, see how it goes. Oh yes, y'all. Oh my gosh. And I wish I can. We haven't talked about. I cannot wait. We haven't talked about like counting your pips or anything like that. Y'all, this is just based off what he told us, and then that's how you can make your money. How long did it take us to make that? Say for instance, if we got into so it actually finally broke market structure here because it broke the previous structures of 1, 2, 3. So even if we waited to that retest, right, and we sold down, it took us 3, I'll just say it here, 3 days and 12 hours to make almost 200 pips. Y'all don't know what pips and all that stuff is yet, but we're gonna get into that, and then that's how you do that. I'm gonna try to dissect this for you guys. That was like a great move. I should have published it before. Alright, so this was the purple lines were our weekly resistance and support. Every time she came back up to the weekly time frame, she rejected. She did break out a little bit, but that was like a false breakout, and we became a choppy market. And she slowly and continued down. This little highlighted, this light one was our daily support. She made a daily support or whatever. She came back up, but she failed to break the previous lower high or higher low, and she made 2 higher lows here. Also, that we haven't talked about the M pattern formation yet, but that is the perfect M pattern formation. All right, so she rejected again. She sold down, came down to our weekly time frame. We also indicated that this was a downward trend as well on the weekly, not just the weekly, but also on the daily as well. She's been doing nothing but sales, and we anticipated that what may have happened, which clearly we see what happened, and she may continue to sell down, but we had a weekly turning point, so it all depends on what she wants to do. But we didn't have to do all that. We're not waiting for that. We caught that one move right there. So I did anticipate that she was going to do her retracement and then continue down, and that's literally like, y'all, that's how easy it is. I know it seems easy, right? But I know you have to have some charts on to be able to actually identify and see, go over market structure. We've been going over this for some weeks now, guys. So I hope you're following along, and I hope you're studying and doing your work, because that's how easy it is. We only started in November, maybe December, and we're taking profits. So let's get into it. Next week we are going to go over, let's see what we gonna go over. I wanted to see how that played out. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go over trading strategies and tactics. Oh my gosh. Alright. So that's kinda cool. And all we did, like this book, all we did was just follow what they told us to do. They gave us the top-down analysis. All we did was follow the top-down analysis, what the book tells us. This is nothing hard. If you can read, if you do your homework and watching the charts, you good. You golden. Alright, I just want to play and see what happens. We've already made our little move. I'm just gonna put a line right here or something, so that way when I do post a chart, I know where we stopped at it, and then where did we start it from. I think we kind of started from right here. Let's go and put a line right here. Yeah. Alright. So let's play this very quick, see what happens. Still, Lord have mercy. So she did sell. She retraced back up. We still in our sellers. We still in our seller trend. And we could have took the next week or the next time to sell down. That's what takes a little for this. This was a hold on. If we would have waited to get into that major turning point, that was a major turning point area. So down to days 483, but made twice the profit. Yeah, just do your work. That's all I can say. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Feel free to reach out to me if you need me. Yeah. This is just like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Did y'all see? I just love it. I just loved it. And like I did just, I literally, like I ain't gonna lie, I literally just picked something random out and we followed what it was. I said I wanted to wait until we got a clear cell signal, which we did. And what did she do? She sold. Alright, and then she hit that weekly support. And then while she made her support into resistance, they sold it again. Alright, I'm going to put some words on this chart for you guys so you can identify what was what, because I know it's just a lot of arrows everywhere. And then I'm going to post the charts. But if you have any questions, concerns, or anything, feel free to reach out to me. If you are a master trader that is listening to my videos, tell me how I am doing. I'm not a master trader as of yet, but as you can see, I learned a little something. All right, y'all have a great day.